Porky in the Northwoods is a 1936 Warner Brothers cartoon. This is directed by Frank Tashlin and written by Melvin Miller. And in this particular cartoon, Joe Dougherty voices Porky Pig. This is obviously a very early Porky Pig cartoon. And what's really interesting about this, it always interests me with the early cartoons, just how many characters there are. With later Warner Brothers cartoons, there would usually only be Porky Pig and somebody else, for example Sylvester, maybe a couple of characters to support. But with this, there are quite a lot of woodland animals. And this focuses, it's obviously set in the woods, and it focuses on this character who captures all of these different animals. And Porky Pig takes it upon himself to try and release these animals and rescue them, because they're his friends. He doesn't want them to become trapped and endangered. But in doing so, it endangers Porky himself. And it's unclear what the outcome is going to be or how he is going to get out of this situation, if he can at all. And of course, I'm not going to say anything more about that. I don't want to give away too much. But I didn't mind it. I didn't think it was fantastic. I'm not the biggest fan of this style of Porky Pig. I'm not the biggest fan, even though I would say Porky Pig is my favourite Warner Brothers character. Maybe just before Bugs Bunny. He's not my favourite with the early cartoons. I just didn't take to him with any of the early ones, and this one's the same. It's well animated, it's very busy, it's much busier than a lot of later Warner Brothers cartoons. A lot going on. The animals are very well animated, the style is consistent, it's very well edited, the narrative is interesting enough. It's never going to be a personal favourite, but certainly I didn't mind it. If you're a fan of Porky or of Warner Brothers, I'd say Porky in the Northwoods is worth watching at least once.